The following presentation contains content intended for older adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everybody put your hands together for one of the funniest comedians in Pittsburgh. Give it up for What's going on, y'all?
Is he for real? I'm looking. You cut that. DJ late as fuck. One buck, you had one job. Heavy ass finger couldn't get down there. What's going on? Welcome to the Rock Comedy Show Season 3. For real? You invited somebody who didn't pay for a ticket? Y'all, that's black people shit. You want to come to the show too? I got you. He in jail. He want to hear something. Put it on speaker. Anyway, how everybody doing tonight? All right, a long week. Wrap this shit up with some laughs. I've been arguing all week with people, mainly CNAs and shit, because they keep saying they're first responders. You know what a CNA is? Yeah, the ones that wipe old people's ass. You ain't a first responder unless somebody shit on themselves. And then, oh my God, I peed. Then you're a first responder. Piss me off. Everybody want benefits. Memorial Day just passed. I hate fucking soldiers. I lost 3 friends to a war. They didn't die or nothing. They just did me dirty when they got back. Like, I had a friend, he did 2 tours in Iraq. Motherfuckers start crying at me talking about, yeah, I seen so many body parts everywhere. Motherfucker, I got one out. You couldn't bring me one back? Damn. Selfish ass motherfucker. I'm glad you made it back, but can I see something? I wanted to go to war real bad when they would not let me go with one eye. They said, who you gonna find? I don't know, somebody. Bin Laden could have standing right next to me on my blind side. I never look on this side, so. Anyway, everybody good? I'm not. I'm kind of upset. My girlfriend left me again. Judge broke us up, she in jail. That's a real true story. I'm like, honor. I never dealt with a jailbird, so I feel like a chick. I'm gonna hold her down. I got the kids, babe. I'm gonna save you some food stamps, we can get out and everything. All right, let's start this show. I'm gonna bring up your first comedian. He is a good friend of mine. I met him like 2 days ago. We hung out. We hung out all day yesterday. This motherfucker popped up everywhere. I was in Burlington. He was the mannequin. I'm like, what the fuck? Give it up for my man, Rockstar Road, y'all.
I learned yesterday not to do it. How y'all doing? Man, we got white people here. That's bro. I love your tats. How was y'all week? Good? Huh? You? No, he looked. She said good. He looked to the side. So I'm a single father. I have 3 kids. I have a 13-year-old. I have a 6-year-old, and I have a 4-year-old. My 13-year-old, that nigga's cool. I fuck with him. He's heavy. He's a real nigga. All he wants to do is eat pizza rolls, plays Fortnite, and look at porn on his phone. Not in that order, but that's all he does. My 6-year-old, my daughter, now she runs everything. She's like the mom and my girlfriend and my broke ass best friend who the other day, look, she wanted to go to the store. So I said, Daddy ain't got store money. She was like, I thought you had a job. And I'm like, yo, I do got a job. I got 2 jobs, motherfucker. And I'm arguing with this girl. She's like, you know, fuck that. Get dressed. We go to the store. So she knows how to get me. My 4-year-old, that nigga. Now, I never appreciated women so much until like there's not one because their mom passed away. So I'm the mom and the dad. And patience is what these kids have taught me. I never had gray hairs until I had to be a dad full time, which I thought I was gonna follow my biological father's footsteps. I was gonna leave at some point to go get milk and never come the fuck back or do crack, but you know, crack's not really cool right now. You know what I'm saying? So that was out the window. And I'm not really good at like taking shit with instructions. So, damn, what the fuck was that? Oh yeah, the kids. Anyway, see, look, this is ADD, fucking with them. But look, my son, like this nigga, he's a terrorist. Like I'm almost certain he works for Al Qaeda or fucking someone over. Like this nigga does things that makes no fucking sense. Like he likes cheese pizza, but doesn't like mac and cheese. I'm like, nigga, it's cheese. Like, how do you, cheese is cheese, nigga. Pizza or mac and cheese, it's still cheese. He don't like no mac and cheese. Nigga will use the bathroom wherever, and by wherever I mean the bathtub. Nigga, a cup. I found a shit. Just I don't even want to talk about it. It was in my clothes pile. I don't know what he just does dumb shit. And I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? He's just like, nigga, I don't know. And I'm like, I made this nigga. I'm retarded. So, oh wait, I can't say that. That's kind of upsetting. I'm mentally challenged. So I know this little mother, you know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm shot out. Like I do things like, you know, date younger girls. You know, I'm 34. My girlfriend's 25. And that makes sense in my mind. And then she looks at me and wants old head advice. And I'm like, nigga, I don't got nothing. Like, I'm 14 in my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. But, hey, I like, and younger chicks are lit, man. Because, like, you know, girls my age, they didn't give head, like, just without asking. You had to do things like whisper sweet nothings in their ear. Like, oh, I paid the light bill in full this time. For their pussy to get wet, like, young chicks, you know, like, literally, I can't even say, hey, my name is, and they're already, oh my God, damn, she is a runner in a track store. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, and dating women and having kids and being a black man with a job and not selling drugs, like, that shit's been lit, like, you would think that having 3 kids scares people away, but when you have 3 kids and you're like, they live with me and I take care of them, they're like, oh shit. And I'm like, yeah, I don't even have food stamps. They're like, what, nigga? But I don't eat though. Like, okay, I'm just saying, I wish I could get food stamps. Like, they told me I made too much. I'm like, motherfucker, how? Because I just paid my rent and the lights is off. But this is my life. Like, but young girls, man, they just be happy that I can pay for Uber and Lyft and Plan Bs and shit. And it's like amazing. Like I've never had, like, you don't understand. Like you're like, you don't get how lit it is just being an old head fucking young bitches. Like now I see why my dad did it to my mom. Except for, you know, he did, like my dad, he was my mom, the school police at my mom's high school. You know what I'm saying? So he was plotting on her since, you know, she was a freshman, got her pregnant when she was 18. You know, legal age, I think. But I told my mom the other day, like, that nigga was hitting it when you were like 16, 17, because there's no fucking way. You got pregnant with my brother at 18, you had me at 19. Like, that doesn't make sense. And you still graduated on time. Like, come on, Mom. Like, and come on, R. Kelly, like, he was around the same age as him. I'm like, bro, I know, like, that shit. If it was one old head, it was all the old heads. Like, every old nigga I know is a pervert. Like, I'm sorry. Majority of them, I'm sorry. That one lady, she made a little face like, yeah, not your husband, but majority of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Oh, man, I like this. Yeah, I've been cool. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm not a mannequin. I know you told me I was black as hell. Like, this nigga one eye. Look, I seen him yesterday at the barbershop. The only nigga I know that didn't get the barber, so he told the barber literally, like, I'm gonna cut my own shit. And that's how I know. I was like sitting in the chair like, this nigga's gonna fuck me up. Like, my lineup's crispy right now. But this nigga one eye, we were walking around. I was like, yo, this is what it feel like to have a dad. Like, we was looking at the sights and shit downtown. Like, me and this nigga was like, he took me to Burlington and shit. Like, nigga paid for my fucking, yo, he offered me something. He's like, yo, you all right? You want lunch? I'm like, I've never had, I didn't know what to say. I was honestly shocked. I was like, from the store? Like, you're gonna buy me something? Yo, I held his hand and everything. We crossed the street. Like, yo, this shit was amazing. Like, I should have been, it was a good time. Like, the shit was lit. You know what I'm saying? My nigga is like, bro, thank you, Dad. Like, I appreciate you. And you sitting in the front row. Nigga didn't even buy a ticket though, but he's here, bro. I love this nigga, man. The last 24 hours has been amazing for me. I hope it was good for you. That's a line I always use. And I'm like, Uber or Lyft, baby. Let me see if it's a surge. Oh, it is. You gotta use that bus pass. Connect cards on the top drawer. You'll be all right. It's good for 7 days. Man, I love you guys. I've been Rockstar Row. I'm getting down. We good? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, did I see the light? Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm messing up. I thought there was a light. That was the glare off the lady's glasses. My fault. Damn. Hey, shit, you guys. I'm sitting there like down. I don't know what else to say now. Y'all threw me off because I thought I seen the light. But all right. We good? Yeah. All right. Now. All right. I don't know what that means. All right. Mr. Rock. I was like, yo, did the big timers come on? He was doing the get your roll on sign. I'm like, all right, so wrap it up, B, or stay up here. I don't know, Mr. Rock. I'm scared of this nigga. He reminds me of Suge Knight. The first time I met him, he was sitting at this desk and he was like, be funny, nigga. I'm like, right now, I just woke up. Izzy told me we was gonna go do errands. I didn't know what that means. I'm not white. I'm like, I never had errands chores a day in my life. And Mr. Rock's in there with all these fucking, I thought they were wrestling belts, but apparently the nigga used to box or something. I don't know. But he has all this shit just in this little, I don't know what you would call it, but it was like a dungeon. Where he goes and kills niggas' hopes and dreams and shit. And it was just like, yo, tell some fucking jokes now. And I was like, I just met you. Like, what's your name? Like, what do you want to hear? Like, how was your day? Like, and I tried to give him a hug yesterday. He's not a hugger, but I'm a hugger. I'm gonna get him to hug me. I swear to God. Right here, he's gonna put his head right here on my nice little chest, and we're gonna make up because he wanted to fight me, but it's okay. All right, my name's Rockstar Row, and I'm out of here.
CNX is just giving so many opportunities to our youth, right? And a lot of times, that's all someone needs. It's just an opportunity. And if you take it a step further, sometimes it's not just the opportunity that you get, but what you do with the opportunity.
Keep it going for Rockstar Row, y'all. And his grown man daddy issues. I did not know that shit meant too much to him walking down the street. And 34 and 25 really ain't a big age difference when you grown, bro. If he was 15, then we got a problem. Got couples tonight. How long y'all been together?
10 years.
God damn. Trying to think how many side chicks I had in 10 years. Really, I was the side dude, so what would they be? I gotta think of what word that would be. Like, what do you call them when you're the sad dude? I've been a sad dude a long time. I was old boy. I was that nigga. Y'all remember that nigga? Call that nigga. Oh, you letting that nigga buy you something to drink. I was that nigga. That was my favorite. I used to love being that nigga. Because when they call me, you hear me in the background. You really gonna call that nigga? But you told me to. And Ro, don't let her get the bus pass for 7 days, okay? You give her just enough to get home. Gotta teach him everything. We're gonna keep this show going. Very, very funny young lady. I met her a couple hours ago. So I really don't know if she's not. She's hilarious. Give it for Blair Parker, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me. Are you guys having a good time so far? Yes, good. Good. You guys drinking? Good. You don't have a choice. They got a 3-drink minimum here. You better take it down. 3-drink minimum. What are they? That's a really polite way of telling people you can't leave until you're eligible for a DUI. Whose idea was that, right? All right, welcome. This is the Caucasian portion of the show tonight. Hope you enjoy this. I know the vibe I'm giving off. I look like, you know, if Natasha Leon ate Miss Frizzle quit her job to run a pyramid scheme. I know the vibe I give off. Okay. This is my natural hair color. I grew up with red hair, glasses, and braces. Does anybody know what that is? It's a suicidal starter kit. You were close. You were very close. Yes. I'm also the middle child. Does anyone else in here suffer from depression? No? Okay. Cool. That's great. There's a beauty trend out now where people are putting freckles on their face. They're painting freckles on their face. You guys know what freckles are? It's skin cancer. It's skin cancer. You gotta be a cheetah. You know, you gotta earn your spots. I think the way black people feel about Rachel Dolezal is how I feel about people who paint freckles on their face. That's a good one. Great. I want to tell all of them to go. Yeah, you know, give it a second. Maybe you need to Rachel Dolezal. You guys need to look it up, I guess. Yeah. Somebody told me the other day to go fuck myself, and I really wasn't offended by it because I don't know why do we get so mad at that? You know, when has that ever sounded like a bad idea, right? I wish more people would tell me to go fuck myself, right? I'm driving down the highway, some guy cuts you off for going a little slow, and he tells you to go fuck yourself, and you're like, well, I got about 100 more miles. That's actually not a bad idea. Could pass the time. Or what if you go into work on Monday and your boss is like, yo, you did really great last week. Why don't you take an extra 10 on your lunch break? Go fuck yourself. I mean, you're not going to HR. Would you go to HR? No, you're taking the 10, right? Obviously. Could you guys just imagine if everyone just went and fucked themselves when you told them to? It's oh my God, that guy was right. I was 10th. Who wants tapas? Let's go get them. Okay. I woke up in a bad mood this morning. It was you ever wake up in one of those moods that you see someone enjoying life just a little bit too much and it makes you want to fucking punch them right in the head kind of days. You know, I was at the coffee shop and the woman in front of me was laughing just a little bit too hard. I got pissed off and I looked right at her and I said what most women say when they're angry. Nothing. I didn't say a damn thing, y'all. I didn't say a damn thing. I just did one of these. She didn't get it. Are you guys having a good time? All right, cool. I grew up in a mixed religious household. My dad is Jewish. My mom is Catholic. And I'm not very religious, but sometimes I do see signs from God. Last week I was driving down the highway with a lot of drugs in my car, and I didn't plan on doing any of them, but then I saw a sign that said bump quarter mile, so I pulled over. Because, every now and again you gotta let the spirit in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the spirit in. Take it in. Yeah, you get it. This guy gets it up here. You party. I know you. We'll talk after the show. I used to work in the medical industry, or that's what I used to tell my parents when I went out west to trim weed. That was good. They believed it. I do a lot of backpacking when I go out west, like in the woods, in the country, in grizzly country, and there's a lot that you need to know about bear safety when you're out there. Like, to avoid contact with a bear while you're hiking, you're supposed to carry keys and jingly things. And you can tell the difference between a black bear and a grizzly bear because a black bear has like a shorter snout, short fur, and its poop looks like a human's. And a grizzly bear has a longer snout, and its poop is usually full of keys and jingly things. Those things will take you out, y'all. But we're in Western Pennsylvania, so luckily we don't have to worry about that, right? You know, the only thing you have to worry about here running into are hillbillies with guns. That's about as close as you get. And I think to avoid that, you just gotta carry a radio and blast CNN. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know which is worse, which is running into a grizzly bear or a hillbilly with a gun. I don't know. I don't know how I want to be taken out. But I've made this a statement that when I die, I want my friends to keep my social media up and running, and I want them to just Photoshop me in and post things of me doing crazy shit with people who are already dead every now and again, so it looks like I'm having fun on the other side. You know, keep it alive, make it look fun every now and again. You know, like maybe I'm in a threesome with like Brittany Murphy and Prince or something like that. You know, that'd be cool. Or ideally, I would like to be smoking a blunt with Biggie and Tupac. And I want the caption to read, "Yo, the AC's broke, but we all cool." That's cool. And at my funeral, I want everyone to come together. It's going to be a celebration. I want you to burn me. And I don't mean like cremate me. What I mean is I want you to crack open my rib cage. And I want you to scrape the resin from my lungs. Because there's got to be some good shit in here, guys. I've been smoking for a long time. You know, like maybe take one of my rib cages and whittle a bowl out of it and like scrape the lung resin from my lungs. Pack it. Wow, you're invited. If I die tonight, which I might, right now, I feel like I'm dying. So, you know, you can come. It'll be a party. You guys are all invited. You guys like parties? Okay, cool. I got invited to a party recently, and this woman told me that I wasn't allowed to come unless I brought something to eat. And I was like, okay, well then I'm just not going to wear pants and you can eat my ass. Because you can't tell a stubborn Sagittarius that. You can't. Although I'm into it, you know? Like, I'm into it. You guys kinky? You got toys in the bedroom? What you got? You look at, all right, you're too embarrassed. I get it. My dad was here last night for this set, so, you know, this is, at least your dad's not here. Or is he? I'm kinky. I like toys. It's cool. I have a riding crop, and it's because my ex-boyfriend gave it to me. And he gave it to me because he cheated on me, and he wanted me to use it on him. And as much as I love the idea of this, it felt really wrong because I was whipping him, and he was black. So I didn't know whether his kink was pain or oppression. I didn't know. I wish I could write comedy this good. This is a true story. That's a true story, and I lost some of you there, and that's okay. That's okay. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think necrophiliacs get upset when they see signs for live dancers outside of strip clubs? What do you think? I don't know. Maybe some of you, do you know what necrophilia is? I don't know. That's another time. Do you guys watch TV? There's this TV show commercial. Have you seen it? It's for 1-800-GAMBLER. Have you seen it? It's a hotline that you're supposed to call as a gambler to like help fight your addiction. And I really feel like they missed the mark completely here. I don't know why they don't. I feel like they would be way more successful if they just advertised to their target demographic. You're like, gambling problem? Bet you won't call 1-800-GAMBLER. 5-1 odds, 3-1 odds. You got it. We got any single people tonight? Any single people in the audience? All right, shack up, losers. There you go. Do you guys think Tinder's the same in Australia? You got to swipe the opposite way. I don't know. All right. I think it's the same way. I'm going to be honest. Do you guys do online dating? How'd you guys meet up here? In Connecticut, online dating or no? No. Cool. Well, I don't like online dating because to me, filling out your online dating profile is a lot like filing for unemployment. You know, because you want to be honest, but you also want to win, right? So you're going to say whatever it takes to like win people over. Like, I love to travel, but you leave out the part that it's only by bus because you've had 3 DUIs and you no longer have a car or a license. Like, you need to know that stuff. Like, I don't smoke, but I do vape, and your favorite flavor is alien jizz, and that's a weird thing to find out on a date. It really is. I just, and why, I don't know why women, why do we compare men to dogs? I never understood that. Any of y'all got dogs? When was the last time your dog made you feel emotionally unstable and insecure? Tell me. Tell me. What's that about? I don't know. I don't know. I recently just got out of something, and this guy told me that he couldn't do this anymore because he was emotionally unavailable, which is great because now I have an answer whenever someone asks me what's my type, because that's what I've been going for, I guess. I want to talk about your love language. What's your love language? You ever hear that? You got to find someone with your similar love language. And my love language is traveling, which is great because every 2 weeks I got to pack up and move on from these bum-ass dudes every 2 weeks. It's terrible. It's terrible. I broke up with my ex, and 2 days after we broke up, he texted me to tell me that he was sleeping with someone else, and I wanted to be really mature about the situation, so I text back, okay, cool. But autocorrect changed it to, I hope her head game is weak. We don't talk. Yeah, that fucking autocorrect. I mean, like, you ever have that? Has that ever happened to you? Has that ever happened to you? You're just like, oh, damn. It's not what I meant. Someone told me I should start an OnlyFans recently, and, you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it. But honestly, I don't feel like everyone should have access to this. You know, like, to me, this is like summiting Mount Everest. You know, you're going to need time and resources. You might have to hire a Nepalese Sherpa or something to get here, right? If I started an OnlyFans, for me, it would be like someone paying $20 to take a helicopter ride to see the summit of Mount Everest. And I think that's cheating. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is that my pussy is a lot like Mount Everest in the fact that a lot of people have died trying to get there. All right, you guys have been great. My name has been Blair. Sign up for my OnlyFans. All right.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Give it up for Blair one more time, y'all. My bad, I got trying to figure out how many people really died trying to get there. I ain't dying trying to get to no woman's cooch. There's too many women out there. You want this 40? I'll find somebody else who do. That was my shit during the pandemic. I was posting pictures of $40. I had 8 fives. Whose kids need lunch money? Got that rent center payment. 4 rolls of quarters. The laundry day. Had to show my 40 come in different varieties. That's what I was trying to teach these women. Some can't add though. I had 2 20s up. Somebody didn't know what it was. I'm like, how many years you do in high school? It wasn't 4. I know that. You either did too many or too few. You know when it's true, when you ask somebody and they get mad, man, fuck that, my mom. Your mom didn't hold you back in 12th grade. Stop lying, that mad held you back. I went to a graduation today because it is graduation season. Class of 2022, give it up for them. But do me a favor, don't invite me to shit if you ain't getting a diploma. If this shit is empty, don't call me to come to your graduation. Sit with that long ass shit to watch you get a blank case. You hold it up and then close that shit. Where's my gift for your diploma? I hate when people invite me to their kids' football games too, when they're not starters. Ain't nothing like sitting on the bench, sitting in the stands for a third string kid. I got a shirt that say backup players matter. My son be mad as hell. You are 2 plays away from being in the game. Because if he get hurt, then he get hurt, you're in there, son. Third string punter, that's what we do in our family. They ain't even fucking punting, Little League. How you the fucking punter? Running over to me and shit. I remember when I was a kid and played football, they had that weight limit then. I ain't never make weight. I was always that dude in the garbage bag walking around the field during the real game, waving. They cheering for me. No, they're not. There's a whole game going on behind you. But let that hot dog time come at the end of the game, I was ready. I had to sprint. I would start before the end of the game getting over there. Minute left, let me start walking over here. Doing I got pee. Coach, I really gotta go. It's an emergency, coach. It's an emergency. I'm gonna pee myself. First to the hot dog stand, baby, celebrating. I was celebrating like I was Ray Lewis. Gave myself a pre-catch-up speech. Yeah! All right, y'all ready for y'all's closer for the first half of the show? Your headliner, he's a very, very talented young man. He has his own spot in parts of the city. Black Imperials, I believe, is his brand. So if you see him in the city paper, the courier, on the side of a bus, they advertise on the side of the buses. If you see anything with his advertising, like, get there. He's hilarious. And he's my friend, almost. Yeah, he answers the phone sometime when I call him. I'm going to call him. Hey, where you at? Put your hands together one time. Start clapping right now, y'all. Come on, make some noise for him. Make him feel wanted up here. He'll stand up. He'll start walking up here. Put your hands together, y'all, for my man, Izzy for real.
Cut the music, DJ. How's everybody doing? Good. All right. I was going to ask again because you niggas sound like y'all just wanted to spend $29 as y'all had it like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't showing no energy a minute ago. Like, shit, how y'all doing? I got white friends, y'all. Hell yeah. I love it because we bamboozle white people every time we start this show. You know what I'm saying? We always we put 7 o'clock knowing y'all going to be here at 7 o'clock. We know damn well this shit ain't starting at no damn 7. Never going to start at no damn 7. You should have knew when we sold you the tickets, babe. We gonna be there at 8:30. That's when it say 7. No, 8:30. I know who sold this to me. We are not starting on time. My name is Izzy, y'all. I usually run the host spot, but my man One Eye, y'all give it up for One Eye for doing the hosting job today. Yeah. Somebody booed back there, One Eye. I don't know who it was, but they ain't fuck with you. Yeah, man, I do the hosting thing because I'm the hype man. I'm usually hype, and I'm high as fuck today. Yes. I'm so high that I forgot again, bro. I am not supposed to curse. And the thing, I'm supposed to be practicing on not cussing, but it's hard because I cuss every day. You know what I mean? I wake up cursing. You know what I mean? And I try to, like, negate it by inviting my grandparents because you're like, yeah, my grandparents going to come. I ain't going to curse in front of my grandparents, but they not here, so nigga shit, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it. So... Yeah, my name is Izzy for real. Like, my comedy name is Izzy for real because most of the time I'm going to tell you a story to make you think or ask somebody next to you, like, Izzy for real? And yes, I'm dead ass. Is you going to hear a couple stories. Like, for instance, y'all ever heard of somebody that got kicked out of the military for selling candy? Yeah, yeah. Other than my white friend, y'all ever heard? Fuck no, y'all ain't never heard no shit like that. Cause it sound dumb. It was dumb, but it was profitable. You know what I mean? That's the difference. It was very profitable. All right, so you know how when you turn 18, you just graduate from high school like everybody's doing right now. Everybody got something that they want to do. You know, everybody got something that they want to do or some type of plan. People going to school for marine biology. Some people going to like technical schools, getting like degrees and certain shit like that. I'm still selling grams in my grandma's basement, bro. Like, I gotta go do something with my life. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the army, right? But I go to the army at a young age, you feel me? So I'm still very immature, and I'm still, you know, very much into a lot of nigga shit. That's what I want to call it. We all know what that is here. Y'all know what nigga shit is, right? Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, I looked at y'all and y'all smiled. Y'all ain't want to agree to it, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm still into nigga shit, you know what I mean? Because, all right, they gave us what's called an MRE. Now, when you first go to basic training, they take away all your, like, your candy. They take away... Check. They take away phones. They take away certain read materials, things like that. So when I opened my MRE, I had a bag of Skittles in it, right? This guy runs up to me. He's about 20 yards away. He's like, dude, I'll give you $20 for that bag of Skittles right now. Here, take it, you know? Take it. Hell yeah, I'm going to sell that bag of Skittles. But the problem was, bro, that little cartoon light bulb said ting, 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 you know what I'm saying? Because now... I'm finna be Al Capone of candy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to really run a candy organization. This is how I did it, all right? First, I started memorizing my which MREs had the candy in it. You know what I mean? Those was my grams. You feel me? But then I memorized where they kept the MREs. Those was my ounces. You feel me? And then I found a vending machine, and those was my pounds. You understand what I'm saying to you? Bro, y'all not really understanding how significant this candy selling was. Like, I made about $5,000 off the army so far, but $7,000 off candy, bro. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm eating off of candy, bro. So now, fast forward, right? We end up getting caught, because that's what the fuck happens in drug movies. You get caught. We get caught, and now we're all getting pulled into the barracks, right? Before we get into the barracks and we're all working out and everything, they got a whole projector back here, right? And they're flipping through empty candy wrappers. I swear to God. They're just through empty candy wrappers, like, yeah, we know you guys got candy. And I'm looking at it like, fuck, I sold those. So I'm trying to stop, you know? I'm trying to stop doing what I'm doing. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to do it no more. I'm out the game, you know? I'm out the candy business for good. I'm out, you know? And the guy comes up to me. He's like, Rue, we found a vending machine that's like literally 2 minutes away from the barracks. You coming? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm out the candy game. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what, you scared? And I'm 18 years old, so y'all know my answer to what you scared was, bro. What? Nigga, I'm never scared. What? We going now. Going to the vending machine. We get caught. Now they got everybody out in front of the platoon. All 400 motherfuckers out there. It's past taps. Everybody supposed to be sleeping and everything, so they pissed off. They're doing push-ups and everything. They're like, what you think we should do to these privates? People in the crowd talking about, kick Rue's ass out. I'm like, that's fucked up. I sold you candy. I sold you candy. I just sold you candy. Now I'm getting kicked out of the military for selling candy, bro. And I got to either call a parent, legal guardian, or spouse, or significant other. I'm 18. Guess who I had to call, y'all? My mom, bro. I got to call my mom, who hasn't seen me in 9 weeks, because she think I'm supposed to be doing better with my life. And tell her I'm coming home for contraband. I couldn't say candy. I had to tell the legal word, which was contraband. So this is how the phone call go. Hello? Hey, Mom. Oh, my God, Isaiah, is that you? Oh, we're so proud of you. Don't be. What you mean? What you mean, don't be? What's happening? Well, Mom, I was in possession of contraband. Contraband? What you mean, contraband? You had weed? You had crack? You had heroin? No, I had Skittles. I had Twix. I had Honey Buns. She was like, it should have been crack. Boop, and hung up on me. It's fucked up. Yeah, bro. A lot of things, bro. So, like, now I'm outside the military, and I'm just, like, going and doing a whole bunch of shit, you know? I'm partying with white folks, y'all. Yeah. Give me a hand clap. Partying with white folks. Yes! I love it. Black people, if y'all don't party with white people, y'all missing out. I'm just saying, y'all missing out because white people get excited for everything. You know what I mean? Like, you can say whatever it is. If me and my man right here, I get him drunk enough, he's excited for anything. My man right here, me and him get drunk, anything. We give him a couple beers right now. I'd be like, bro, we finna go to Denny's. He'd be like, whoa, Denny's! go! Like, that dude really likes fucking pancakes, yeah. But, like, partying with white folks, I found out a lot of things. You know what I mean? Found a lot of things about you white folks. I'm just saying. Like, first thing is that y'all like drugs. You know what I'm saying? TV don't tell us that y'all like drugs. TV tell us that y'all everything cool with y'all. Y'all credit good, everything great. But y'all like drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to this party this one time, right? Okay? And y'all find drugs that niggas just never heard of, okay? Because I go to this party one time, and there's a guy, he's drooling from mouth to ground. Like, drool hitting the ground. You feel me? And I'm under the impression that whatever the hell he smoked, because I'm thinking it's just weed, I don't want it. He wake up from the dead and go, exactly, ew. And then look at me and be like, this isn't weed, dude, it's ketamine. See how my brother right here don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see how you smile? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is ketamine? Yeah? What the fuck is ketamine? He's like, you know, ketamine, special K, horse tranquilizer. What? Horse tranquilizer. What they get is 600, 700 pound beast. That's what you got in your system right now. He like, yeah. I said, I'm going home. He said, why? I said, because you finna die. All right. And the parties that I go to, I'm like a piece of pepper in a sea full of salt. You know what I mean? Meaning I'm the only nigga there. So if he die off that ketamine, who the fuck they gonna think sold this shit to him? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the fuck loose. You know what I'm saying? And then I go to another party and I found out what white girl and white boy wasted is. Oh, that's when they get real drunk and just get incoherent. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing matters until they pass the fuck out. You feel me? So we gonna call this Little White Girl. Everybody see Little White Girl? Okay. I go to this other party. Actually, the friend whose party it was is actually here, Zeke. Right? Right? Go to this party this one time, right? And white girl passes out on the lawn. You know what I mean? And I'm the only technically sober person there because I don't even drink. I just smoke weed. You feel me? So they're like, you got to go get her. Nigga, I looked at my skin like, fuck, I just turned Caucasian? Fuck no, I ain't about to go get her, huh? You know what I mean? But at this time, we was 21, and you know, you hang out with 20-year-olds and shit like that. So, like, nigga, I might have to go get this little white girl, bro. But, like, I've done a lot of nigga shit in my day. But I have never been so nervous in my motherfucking life. You know how hard it is to get a little white girl off the lawn without looking like Bill Cosby 2.0? You know what I'm saying? Shit is a hard thing to do. You feel me? I'm walking up nervous, OG. You hear me? I'm talking about, whoo, hey. Hey, little white girl. I'm going to touch you now, okay? Now, I got this thing, right, where if I ain't got enough time to think about what the fuck I'm going to say, I lie. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a character flaw. I don't know what the fuck. Because I go pick her up, right? And the neighbor come outside. He's like, hey, what's going on here? Drop her ass instantly. And then change whole ethnicities on this motherfucker. You feel me? He like, what's going on here? I'm like, I don't know, senore. I came out here, she was like this. I think I'll go home now, you know? Hey, that way if he go to the cops, I'm a different type of brown. You feel me? Like, yo, I smoke weed. Anybody else? Where my weed smokers at? God damn, this motherfucker got carpal tunnel on me, didn't it? Say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that too loud. Mr. Rock ain't got no neck. He's strong, nigga. We ain't break it. All right, so all right, it's good. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. So I smoke weed. I like to smoke weed and watch the Animal Planet. Anybody else? Y'all lying like fuck. About you do out here? You lying? All right, cool. Yeah, thank you. Whoever else said yeah. I don't believe it because I thought I was a weirdo. You know what I mean? Like, cause I like to smoke weed and root for the predators and shit. You feel me? Yeah, I'll see a lion chase a gazelle and I'll be like, get his ass, get him. You know what I mean? And my favorite part, I ain't gonna lie, white people, I'm sorry, but like my favorite part of watching these videos is knowing that 1 out of the 5 times, one of you white people are gonna get eaten. I'm just saying. Cause it always happens. It always happens. Like as I flick through the reels on my phone, one white person gets eaten each time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the funnest shit for me. Cause like it's like, what the fuck are you doing out there? You know what I mean? I seen this one video, right, where this lion was chasing this gazelle. You feel me? And the gazelle was hitting cuts. He was like, He was fast as fuck. You feel me? To the point where the lion got smart. He was like, okay, this gazelle's pretty fast. but this dickhead recording me isn't. So he turns around and eats him. And I'm like, yes! Eats him. And another guy tries to go save him. He starts getting eaten too. I'm like, yes! Because what the fuck are y'all doing? You know? What are you doing? What are you going to do to her? Like, y'all together, right? All right, she start getting eaten by a lion. You going to save her? Fuck no, you not going to save her. I ain't even going to let you lie to me, OG. You is not going to save her. You not going to save her. Y'all been friends for a long time? You going to save her? She getting eaten by a lion? Hell no. Fuck, it could be my mom, bro. My mom be like, I thought you loved me. Well, the lion love your ass more. No, not gonna be my thing. Be my girl. I'll be changing motherfucking Facebook statuses to single, throwing off all promise rings, all that shit. You lying fool, bitch. I also seen this one video, right? Now this video tricked me because I be high. All right, I seen this one video where this raccoon had snuck into this gorilla's den. All right, it sneaks into this gorilla's den, and these gorillas beat the hell out this raccoon. Like they start punching down on this raccoon, and it convinced me, because I'm high, that because I got thumbs like monkeys got thumbs, I could beat a raccoon's ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Raccoons, in my mind right now, are just pussy animals, you know? And I was thoroughly convinced about this, you feel what I'm saying? Because I used to work at that McDonald's by Kennywood, y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, where you can never get your food and shit, that's why y'all really laugh. Yeah, that was us. Can I get a number? Nope, we ain't got it. Ice cream machine ain't never broke, just let you know. But I was sitting outside, right? I was sitting outside by the railings, by the dumpsters. I was smoking my square. My boss come out, he's like, dude, don't sit there. Raccoons come up from the hill all the time. I was like, nigga, fuck raccoons. You don't see these? I'll beat a raccoon ass. You hear me? And it must have been God being like, all right, he talking too much shit, okay? Because I go home, I'm writing in my joke book, and I heard something creeping up on me. Guess what it is, everybody? Raccoon. This nigga is now in touching distance, meaning I can touch him and he could potentially touch me. So all that touch shit I just told y'all about my thumbs, out the window. You know what I'm saying? Gone. Because now all I can think of is what can I do so he don't fuck me up, all right? So I try to stand up real fast and make myself look bigger. You know what I mean? But that's for bears, so that shit didn't work. You know what I mean? All it did was now make Mr. Raccoon now mad and standing up. First off, who knew they could fucking stand, all right? And if they could stand the whole time, why the fuck he wasn't standing with the gorillas, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? So I try to flex my thumbs, but then look down like, hold up. This nigga ass got thumbs. Meant nothing. I took clean the fuck off, bro. Off. My only defenses was useless, nigga. I was like, oh my God. So, all right. Now through 2021 and 2020 all the way to 2022, I know it's been a real sucky year for a lot of people. But like, is it bad of me to tell y'all like it only sucked for y'all? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. 2020 to 2021, 2022 just started sucking. You feel what I'm saying? Like 2020, they was giving out money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They was doing all types of shit, bro. I done filled out for a lot of shit, nigga. I was ghetto fabulous for years, nigga. Not 2, to be exact. You feel what I'm saying? Oh my God. You know what? They gave project niggas like me. Oh man. I had so much weed, nigga. I didn't do nothing else. I did start a business, y'all. Like when I said I do got a business down there. But that was my worst decision. You feel what I'm saying? Because they tell you that in the first 5 years, that's when a business struggles and shit, and it's the most nigga, I be having anxiety, and I be thinking, I thought the whole time I was supposed to start a business, get rich. No, I started a business and I'm broke as fuck. Broke as in a bitch, you know what I'm saying? I should have just kept all that, bought the weed like I planned to do. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck it, we went from candy to crack, nigga. That's how we was going. But all right, so I'm 26 right now. Well, I'm 25, about to be 26. And when you're this age, you know what I mean? You don't really have too much money. So does anybody else have a mom that like to suggest things to them when they don't feel like their life is going that well? You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about, black people? You know what I mean? When your life ain't that, what you need to do is. Y'all ain't never heard that? What you need to do is come over here and work this way. You know what I'm saying? My mom do that all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So she hit me with one time. She was like, what you need to do is come work with me at the Jewish home. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right, Mom. She was like, just to let you know they drug tests. And I'm like, all right, Mom. And I still ain't got no fucking job. But listen, you ever heard something real fast to make you react real fast? You know? Because, like, she was like, well, why don't you take your little brother's pee? And I went, shit. His piss probably dirtier than mine. And she go, Dry snitched, okay? Didn't know I dry snitched. I didn't know she didn't know he didn't smoke weed, but don't feel bad. That's how he get me back, right? He gets me back by me and him smoking some weed together, and the shit was too strong, okay? It was so strong it made me go home and watch the show called Dora the Explorer. Y'all know what I'm talking about? For hours, bro. It was a marathon, and by the 6th episode, I know the whole thing by heart, talking about come on, Vominos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. Bro, do you know how happy you gotta be to swing your legs off the bed, bro? I'm swinging the fuck out my legs off the bed. Like, come on, Vominos, yeah? And I knew I was too high because there was a person on there and his name is Swiper, okay? And for those that don't know, Swiper is a fox that take boots and do her shit, all right? And the kids on the TV tell you put your hand up to the TV and say Swiper no swiping in order to stop them. And I'm high and into it, you hear me? So they're like, put your hand up to the TV, say Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping, Swiper no swiping, Swiper no swiping, you know, into it. But he still get the shit, and I'm like, fuck. Pissed, you hear me? My brother run downstairs, he's like, dude, what's going on, what's going on? I'm like, fucking Swiper, he keep doing shit. The show, nigga? I'm like, man, I came down from that high, I was like, bro, if I smoke weed with you and I'm not watching nothing that's at least PG-13, bro, we're gonna have to mix. We're gonna have to mix. So, all right, now I'm gonna change it to a little bit more political, right? Because I'm gonna ask a question that usually turns a lot of black people on me for like a hot second, but listen, black people. There is more to this joke. All right, y'all heard me? More to this joke. All right, watch this. Any of y'all miss Donald Trump? Look, I knew it, but there's more to the joke. More to the joke, all right? I do. I miss him. That, you want to know why I miss him? I miss him because he was one of the funniest characters on television, hands down. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, Donald Trump went on to, what first got elected by grabbing coochie. Y'all remember that? You know what I'm saying? The recording, he was like, bitch, I'm famous. I grab coochie all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Got elected like that, right? Gets elected like that. And then he's cussing on TV. He tell motherfuckers to drink bleach. And they do it, you know what I'm saying? And then finally, what'd he say? He went on the TV and called motherfucking coronavirus the Kung Flu. Which is extremely racist, but funny as fuck, bro. I ain't watched CNN in my nigga life, bro. And I watch every day to see what Donald Trump is doing, right? And it made me a little bit disappointed in Obama. I was like, God damn. I'm like, Trump is our first nigga president. You know what I'm saying? He's not our first black president. He's our first nigga president. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, Obama could have had some more nigga in him. You know what I'm saying? He could have cussed on TV or something. You feel me? Like maybe he could have cussed like DMX. That's what I think about when I'm high, right? Like, you know how like reporters be all up in his mitt, be talking about, Mr. President, how you feel about being called one of the worst presidents of all time? And he'd be like, well, let me tell you. I got Saddam. I got Osama. And I got health care for your mama. What you bitches want from a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Boom, right there. Instant nigga up. Like, he could have did something. All right. Hey, y'all, I've been Izzy for real. Thank y'all for listening. Peep me out on fucking Instagram, Snapchat, all that. Izzy for real, baby.
Keep it going for Izzy for real, y'all. One time. He only get 3 claps. Y'all okay? Woo! 3 times. Give it up. He was up here like 25 minutes. Funny as shit. All right. Well, that's the first half of the show. I want to bring up the man that pays the bills. My man, Mr. Rock. Give it up for him. Damn. Y'all ain't clapping for shit. Motherfucker had new stimulus checks. Everybody be clapping.
Everybody enjoying themselves? All right, so I want to thank you all again for being here. We got more. This is the first episode of this recording. We have one more for you, so we're gonna take a small break and come back. That gives you an opportunity if you want to get some food, some drinks, what have you. And for some of y'all who want to fill some of these seats, because all those back there are pretty much filled up now at this point. Folks is avoiding these seats. One, I ain't going to pick on you that much. He might pick on you just a little bit, but he ain't going to pick on you that much. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I want to say thank you. God bless. We're doing bigger and better things. And remember...